Instagram just released a massive algorithm update for 2025 and it completely changed everything. In fact, the same things that used to work just a month ago now might be the things that are killing your reach, and you need to make sure that you're prioritizing the right type of content and the right type of engagement, because if you get the wrong type of engagement on Instagram right now, hint, something like likes, it's actually going to decrease your reach and could lead to you getting a loss in followers. But don't worry, because by the end of this video, you're gonna know the 5 things that you need to know right now in order to skyrocket your growth on Instagram with this current algorithm. In fact, these are the things that help this creator get over 500,000 followers, this creator over 600,000 followers, and the same exact thing can happen to you so long as you make these changes. Change number 1 is the content that has been created in the Edits app by Instagram, aka their new editing software, is actually going to get more views. And I want to be very clear with what I'm saying here. I am not saying that if you edit in CapCut or you edit in TikTok or you edit in any type of editing app, that they're going to downrank that content and not give it as many views. All I'm saying is that they're going to increase the views that you get if you use the Edits app. So I would strongly suggest that you check it out and start using it once it becomes available to you, because it's going to increase the reach that you get. In addition to that, you need to make sure that you do not have watermarks on your content. It can be your own watermark, it could be a platform's watermark, it could be a software's watermark. You need to remove any type of watermark that you have, because Instagram's CEO has literally come out and said that if you have watermarks within your content, they are going to decrease your reach. Now, change number 2 is that Instagram is now prioritizing different types of engagement on your posts, and I can guarantee that you are messing this up. So if you only want your content to get seen by your followers, you want to focus on how many likes that you get. But I will warn you, if only your followers see your content, 2 things are going to happen. 1, you're not going to get any new followers on Instagram because obviously your current followers can't follow you. And 2, this could actually lead to a decrease in followers on Instagram. In fact, I see so many small accounts make this mistake. They get more views from their followers than from non-followers because they're only prioritizing the type of content that gets them likes, and then as a result, they aren't growing and they actually end up losing followers over time. But don't worry, because you don't have to only optimize for your followers to see your content. In fact, the easiest way for you to optimize for other people to see your content is going to be by getting people to share your content. If you get more people to share your content, more non-followers are going to see your content. This is 1, going to help you grow faster, and 2, it's going to help you go viral a lot more frequently, because the more shares that you get on Instagram, the more views you're going to get. In fact, every 1 share on Instagram equals 400 additional views. So the more shares you get, the more viral you're going to go way quicker. And there's actually one other type of engagement you need to be getting right now on Instagram, and that is going to be comments. Because if you get more comments on Instagram, you're going to get 3 things. 1, you're going to make more money from Instagram. 2, you're going to get more followers from Instagram. And 3, this is going to increase the odds that you end up going viral on Instagram. And I know what you're thinking right now. Either 1, Rob, I don't get that many comments right now. Or 2, Rob, how do I get more comments on Instagram? And lucky for you, today's video sponsor, ManyChat, makes this incredibly easy. In fact, the average person that uses ManyChat sees a 5x increase in the amount of engagement that they get on Instagram, and they make more money on Instagram. Because essentially what ManyChat's gonna help you do is get way more comments on Instagram and get way more people to go to the link that you actually want them to go to. And they do that through comment to DM automation. And I'm sure that you've seen a ton of people do this and you might not have even noticed it. In fact, it's what this creator's doing in this post, this creator's doing in this post, and what this creator's doing in this post. And if you go to the pinned comment below, you can register with ManyChat today for free or get a 30-day free trial to their pro plan. So here's exactly how it works. You're going to get somebody to comment a specific word on one of your posts, and then ManyChat is going to automatically send them a DM. It's exactly what this creator did in this post right here, which is why they got over 8 million views and got over 100,000 leads from it. Because the more comments that you get, the more engagement your video is going to have, and it's going to increase the odds that your post actually goes viral. In addition to that, you could send them a link to whatever you want. It could be an affiliate marketing offer. It could be a free lead magnet, or it could even be something that you're trying to sell them. And I have a bonus tip for you. If you get your audience to comment a keyword that actually shows in the hook of your video, this makes your post go way more viral, like how it helped this creator get millions and millions of views. So what are you waiting for? If you want to make more money from Instagram, you want to 5x your engagement, overall you want to get more followers and more views, I'd strongly suggest you go to the pinned comment below and register for ManyChat for free, or get 30 days free access to ManyChat Pro. Now, there are still 3 other changes that we need to go through because Instagram has updated so many new features on their app, and if you take advantage of these, it's going to skyrocket your growth. So the next feature we need to talk about is Instagram has completely changed how their search results look. Let's say that we look for something like affiliate marketing now. We are literally going to see all the viral posts like this one, 3.9 million views, this one, 1.9 million, this one, 8.9 million, this one, 1.2 million. This makes it way easier for you to know exactly what is trending in your niche. You can come in here and see exactly how they formatted their content, what their description looks like, what their hook looks like, how long their video is, so that you can do that same exact thing for that piece of content, and it's going to increase the odds of you going viral. In addition to that, it makes it way easier for you to be able to compare pieces of content. Check this out. So if we click into this video right here, you are going to notice a few different things. One, you could see the hook that they have here. Two, you'll also see that they are literally using ManyChat. This is the second most viral post under here, and they are using ManyChat. In fact, if we come into the first viral post right here, you are also going to see that they are also using ManyChat, which is why they say to DM info to learn more. So literally, the top two most viral posts under here are using ManyChat because they realize that comments help them make more money, get more views, get more followers on Instagram. But that's besides the point. What I want you to pay attention to here is if you grab down here, you could see exactly how long this video is. You could see what keywords are showing in the description, and you'll see that this is a long description here. And if we click on this creator's account right here, we're also going to be able to see exactly what keywords they have in their bio, what keywords they have in their name, and we'll be able to scroll through all their posts to see what other posts they've done that have gone viral. So if we just look up affiliate marketing, we will be able to notice 8.9 million views, 1.2 million, 1.9 million, 3.9 million. But let's say that we now change this to affiliate marketing for beginners. What we're going to notice here now are that a few of these posts still show up, but most of the other posts are getting way less views than the original search that we did. And if you aren't doing this before you post something on Instagram, you're probably missing out on the fact that literally just changing one or two words in the description of your video, in the hook of your video, or in the topic of your video could be the reason you aren't getting the reach that you want. In fact, 1 to 2 words could be the difference between you getting 10,000 views or 10 million views. And I know it might seem crazy that literally just changing 1 or 2 words could make a big difference. So you need to make sure you're going through and actually doing a search for the topic that you're about to post about. Literally just type into Instagram search bar, whatever the keyword is you're about to make a video on, and this is going to reveal to you how many views you could get. And remember, you want to compare this. Ideally, you want to be comparing it for 3, 4, or 5 ideas before you decide to actually go through and make a post on Instagram, because Instagram algorithm now is topic based. And what this means so they aren't just pushing your content out to everybody, they're only going to push it out to people that have engaged with that topic in the last 24 to 72 hours. So if not a lot of people have engaged with the topic, aka it's not a lot of viral videos under there, this is going to reveal to you that you shouldn't actually make a video on that topic, and you should just find another one. Now, change number 4 is that trending audios matter more than they ever have before. In fact, Instagram's CEO literally came out and said, you need to make sure that you're using trending audios on your video. Now, I want to make sure that you are not making 3 mistakes. 1, if you have a trending audio within your piece of content, you could set the volume to 0 and still get credit for using that trending audio. So if you have a voiceover in your content, please make sure your audio is not playing super loud, because then that's just distracting and it makes people want to click away from that piece of content. Secondly, if you click into the sound and don't see other videos on the same topic you're doing, on the same niche that you're doing, in the same length that you're doing, with the same format as what you're doing, this means it is not a trending audio for what you are about to do. And then third, you need to make sure you're checking all the right spots to find trending audios. But first, I wanted to prove to you how important these actually are. So we'll see that this video right here went viral because it has a trending audio. This video doesn't have a trending audio, but if we click into this audio, we will see that a bunch of people have actually used this, and it's why this creator got over 25 million views. If we scroll down here, we'll see another trending audio, and scroll down again, another trending audio. So literally 4 out of 4 posts that I just looked at when I randomly went to my Instagram Reels feed all had a trending audio, or at least an audio that a bunch of people have used. Now here's how you're actually going to find these audios. If you simply come into your professional dashboard on Instagram, click on inspiration right here, this is going to show you a bunch of audios. If you click under audio, it will show you all of the different trending audios, and it'll show you audios that are popular amongst your followers. Now remember, you need to make sure that you click into these, and then all these other videos that you see here are in the same niche or the same format, or have something to do with the post that you are going to be doing. Because if they don't, then that's a sign that the audio isn't actually trending for your specific niche, because just because something's trending broadly on Instagram doesn't mean it's going to work for the piece of content you're creating. In addition to that, when you find an audio that works for you on Instagram, you need to make sure that you keep using that audio over and over and over again. I cannot emphasize this enough. You might find a trending audio that works for you for a month, for 3 months, for 6 months, even for a year. If it continues to keep working, this is not a sign to go find a new trending audio. You should only find a new trending audio when it stops working. When something is working, you need to keep using it over and over again, because that is going to allow you to double down on Instagram and skyrocket your growth. Now this brings me to the last and most important change that you need to be aware of on Instagram, and that is that there are 3 types of content that go viral like crazy right now. If you simply start implementing these formats into the content you are creating, it is going to skyrocket your reach. But first, we need to talk about how frequently you should be posting on Instagram. Ideally right now, posting 2 to 3 times a day on Instagram is going to be the best cadence for you to be posting it. Now ideally, one of those posts should be a remixed meme. One of those posts should be a repost, and then another one of those posts should be a recreation of something that's gone viral for your own account or somebody else's account. Let me explain. So a remix meme is going to be what this account is consistently doing. If we look over here, this video got 17,000 views, 12,000 views, 18,000 views, 19,000 views, 7,000 views, 9,000, 6,000, and guess what? This creator put these posts out with literally 0 effort. It literally took them just a few seconds to find these posts, and all they did was remix them, and then were able to get a ton of views. And if we look at all of their other content, what does it look like? It looks like a recreation of something that has worked for them before in the past. You need to be implementing this same type of strategy into your Instagram growth, because if you are spending more than 10 to 20 minutes a day trying to grow on Instagram right now, it's why you're actually not seeing success, because Instagram doesn't want to see highly developed content. That's not what they want to see. They want to see content that are memes, that are remixes, that people are going to share like crazy, and that are recreations of content that has worked for other people before in the past. In addition to that, you could do something similar to what Healthy Emmy does in a lot of her posts. So if we come over to her reels and we find one of her reels that have gone viral recently, for example, this video with over 198,000 views, the reason that this went viral is because she has a visual hook. She shows you this is what a pound of muscle looks like. Now, guess what that does? It captures somebody's attention and makes them want to continue watching the video. And that's not the only way to do that, because I understand for every niche, you're not literally going to have a pound of fat. So if we look up somebody like Marketing Harry, we could see that he implements the same exact strategy, but in a way easier way. So if we scroll down and find one of his recent viral posts, like this one, 569,000 views, you'll literally see all he did was draw on these pages here with the different sizes for different types of content. And guess what? Mixing this content into your content strategy is going to decrease the amount of time that you spend creating content on Instagram. It is going to increase the amount of views that you get. It's going to increase the amount of followers that you get, and it's going to increase the amount of money that you make on Instagram, because this is how people actually interact with Instagram. Because you're probably making the mistake right now of trying to fit way too much stuff into your posts on Instagram. You need to realize that isn't how people interact with Instagram. People watch Instagram while they're going to the bathroom, in between commercials, in between doing things like meetings or classes in school. They're not sitting there on Instagram watching a 10-minute video like you are doing right now. So you need to stop trying to squeeze all the information that you have into a single video, or all the entertainment that you have into a single video, and instead try to hit them multiple times and leave them satisfied each time they watch your content. Because if you're able to do that on Instagram right now, it is going to increase the amount of comments that you get and the amount of shares that you get, which is going to get your videos watched by more non-followers, which is going to increase your views, increase your followers, and ultimately allow you to make money from Instagram. Now at this point, there's only 1 or 2 reasons you're struggling to grow. Either 1, you don't know what you should be posting about, or 2, you don't know what you have to change in your content in order to skyrocket your growth. Well, lucky for you, I actually want to work with you one-on-one in order to change these things. If that sounds interesting, well, please check out this video right here that walks you through the 3 different ways I can help you grow quicker on Instagram, guaranteed. I'll see you over there.